Okay, guys. The full story of Foolio documentary, 16 minutes, not too long, not too short. This is what we like. Because we're iPad kids, our attention span goes off very, very easily. So let's go.
On June 23rd, 2024, at around 4:40 a.m., Tampa police were called regarding a shooting outside of a hotel that left one person dead. That person was identified as no other than Foolio, one of Florida's most controversial rappers. Over a dozen attempts on his life and surviving gunshot wounds 4 different times.
Bro, that's
Foolio
crazy,
played a
man.
significant part in Jacksonville's gang wars, and he
Imagine getting shot at 4 times and you survive the four times, bro. Actually, I think he might have died on the 4th. But imagine, bro, that's crazy.
enjoyed taunting his eyes.
That's real life Call
He
of
tried
Duty, bro.
and failed multiple times, but karma would catch up to him, all while celebrating his 26th birthday.
So when I get I the T, Thai shit, Sonny J, you're not Spanish though, chill.
When paramedics and the crime scene people get, hey, look at that. Fake shot, body shot. You can try the CPR, mouth to mouth. Can't come back, no cap.
4 people were shot here in the parking lot, and one of those people died here on the scene. The other 3 people are currently at the hospital.
Let's do it. Let's go. I always remember, boy, your mama's son died, boy. Your mama's son died, boy. Stop playing, boy.
Still backing out right now. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Well, I could name at least 30 dead people, no cap, that's on the other side of the field. They got their ass dropped. No cap.
Wait, you guys listen to any like Foolio songs or do you guys know who he is? I know some of his music. I wasn't really tapped in like that, but I know he's
Before
like
we get into that, we
biggest
need to
songs.
understand who and why somebody would want Foolio gone. Foolio has a reputation as one of Jacksonville's most menacing rappers. This started all the way back into his teen years.
Bro, look at this, bro. Look at the arsenal, and I'm talking about the Gunners. Look at the arsenal, man. This is the type of shit you see on Call of Duty, bro. I know what that is. That's a Glock, a 9mm. This I have. Is this an AK? No. I think this is an AK. And then the rest, I have absolutely no clue, bro. Imagine getting shot. Bro, this is crazy, bro. This is real life, bro. Some people run up on you with guns like this one right there and shoot you 100 times, bro. Like, bro. Imagine. Like, bro, you know when in songs they said all they heard was bat, bat, or all they saw was sparkling flame? It really is true, bro. You can't survive from getting shot. Like, oh my god, bro.
Foolio was born and raised in Florida's Duval County out of Jacksonville. His hood in particular is known as 6 Block. When asked about his childhood years, he simply stated it lacked any kind of quality of life. By the 9th grade, he had already given up on the idea of school, and he was eventually kicked out. He was ordered to attend an alternative school.
9th grade is like
The problem
14.
it was in his ops neighborhood. On the very first day, one of his ops was shot and killed while waiting for the bus.
Damn.
Foolio was online that afternoon, dissing him, leading people to believe Foolio was the shooter or had something to do with it in general.
Of course, you
When
know
I got
what.
there, everybody was like, bro. they
That
said he
is,
had
look
something
at
to do with
you.
Such and such dime.
Bro said, of course, you know what that is. Look at you. Hold on, my cousin's calling me.
Hello?
Hello, kid.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Just finished my game. I'm on my way home.
Ah. Did you win?
Yeah, 4-1.
Did you score?
I scored 2.
You scored 2?
Yep.
You're lying, bro.
I scored the penalty and the bonner.
Ah.
And the Travella, I mean.
Travella. You scored a Travella.
Yep.
Bro, you're lying, bro.
I'm not.
Where's the footage?
My mom has the video of the penalty, but she didn't see the...
Oh, of
where I
course.
scored
Of
Travella.
course, bro. You didn't score no Travella, bro.
Yes, I did.
Every time I come see you watch play. Damn! Every time I watch your games, bro, you never score, bro. You still play centre back.
Yep, and I scored 2.
This guy's a liar, bro. This guy's a liar. You're a centre back and you scored 2.
Yep.
You think I was born yesterday?
promise you. And I also went in goal.
You need to pick a position, mate.
Bro, I want to play centre mid, but my coach makes me play centre back.
Your coach don't know football, you know.
My coach?
Is it the same as last year?
What do you mean?
The same coach as you had last year?
I've had him for like 6 years.
Okay, he don't know football, bro. I've seen this guy. I've seen how he coach. He don't know football.
I know he did, but it's annoying.
I know he don't know football because if you was playing for my team and I was the coach, you would be on the bench, bro.
Oh, first.
Yeah.
First.
I know how to recognize a good and a bad player. You'd be on the bench. Filling up the water bottles. Peeling the oranges for the starters. Making sure the seat is nice. Making sure the changing room is nice and clean.
Bruh. As long as I get paid, I don't mind.
You don't get paid.
Oh.
But yeah, man. Congratulations on your brace. I don't believe it. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's light work.
Yeah, that's it, man.
See ya.
Alright, see ya. This little nigga didn't score a brace. He's a liar. He's a goddamn liar. Chat, we believe him? Really? Come on. We believe him? Really? He never scored a brace, bro. I've seen him play. I've never seen him shoot. I've never seen him shoot, bro. This guy say he scored a brace? You're a liar.
Bro, we know you had something to do with it.
People at school, of course, were talking, and after the last class of the day, Foolio got on the bus home, but his ops were not far behind.
Bro said he scored a Rabona, then said triceps.
No, he said he scored a Trivella. That's like outside of the foot. Bro did not score a Trivella, bro. I'm gonna go watch. I watched one of his final. I watched the final. He played the final like at the end of last season, so basically 2 months ago. His team got popped, bro.
No, he first said a Rabona, then changed it.
Nah, he got it wrong, man. He got it wrong. Let him off. We let him off.
After hopping off the bus, he only walked 1 block before a car pulled up and opened fire on him and his friends. Foolio was hit in the leg and his hip was displaced, leaving him to crawl to safety all while shots were still being fired behind him. He crawled on the porch of a woman's house, pleading for help, but the woman simply told him to get off her property. The last thing he
What? Bro, America ain't real, bro. What do you mean, bro? A 15-year-old kid got shot. Yeah, he can't even walk because his hip is out of place.
You what guns are, don't you? I mean, just look at you. Pensive face emoji.
Yo, can you not see that I'm clip farming right now? Can you not see that I'm clip farming right now?
W 6 months.
Shut up. I'm clip farming. You ruined the clip, bro. Let me do that one again. I've got to do it now. I've got to. This is your fault, Sonny J. Don't interrupt me again, please. W6 month though. Appreciate you, Cam. We've got to do it again, man.
woman's house, pleading for safety all while shots were still being fired behind him. He crawled on the porch of a woman's house, pleading for help, but the woman simply told him to get hit in the leg and his hip was displaced, pulled up and opened fire on him and his friends.
Damn!
Foolio was hit in the leg and his hip was displaced, leaving him to crawl to safety all while shots were still being fired behind him. He crawled on the porch of a woman's house, pleading for help, but the woman simply told him to get off her property.
What? Nah. America ain't real, bro. America ain't real. What do you mean a 15-year-old kid got shot? He can't even walk, bro. He's crawling because his hip is out of place. Asking you for help. And you tell him to get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of my house, little nigga. Get the fuck out of my house, little nigga. What do you mean? Call 911. Oh my god, bro. GG's.
Last thing he remembers was the
Hey, that's a
EMT
clip!
standing over him
That's a
before he
clip!
passed out and woke up later in the hospital, surrounded by cops.
That's a clip!
Before recovering, he was already being interrogated about the shooting, along with the murder from that morning.
Damn!
Fortunately for Foolio, he was able to prove he was already on the bus that morning, the same time that it happened, and he was let go to recover. But after that day, things were never the same.
No clip, little bro.
Foolio doubled down in the streets,
Yo, little
surviving
bro,
and living
bro.
on his own terms. He always rapped, but never had the money for studio time, and that only motivated him to get money in the streets even more.
Tight shit.
Foolio started getting noticed for his music around 2015 after dropping songs like Coming Up. After getting a few 100,000 plays online, he knew this was his path. Unlike some
Guys, I was 15 in 2015. Time flies, man. Time flies.
rappers, Foolio was really living the crazy stories he rapped about, and it was much deeper than just music. KTA, or Kill Them All, was the crew that he ran with, and he was the leader. At the same time that Foolio was getting recognition, there was another Jacksonville rapper who was also blowing up. That was Young and Ace, and his crew went by ATK. Instead of uniting and making music together, KTA and ATK would split the city in half and start an almost decade-long war. The
Damn.
saddest and most unfortunate part of this story is the fact that their issues started over what they quoted as a misunderstanding. People started losing their lives, and there
So
was
that
no
mean you're
going back to
25?
the crew.
Yeah, I'm
In
25.
2017, a man
Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
You sound like my kid.
Huh?
You sound like my kid. Yes, mommy.
Sound like your kid.
You missed it. It's fine. No, the freaking people at Chase were surprised at how tall I was. I told you I was big.
Okay, Miller.
My banker stood up and was like, "God, I didn't know you were that tall," and I was like, "Yeah." I
Okay.
feel like I'm 6 foot.
Okay, Miller.
You're such a hater, ew.
I'm not a hater. You're very tall.
You just said I wasn't.
You're like 6, 7.
See? I tried to tell you this before you met me.
Yeah, nah, you are. I was watching a documentary about people from Florida, actually.
You getting mad?
I'm getting rich.
Damn!
What did they say?
Not Red Dog.
Damn! W Sug Rep Dog. Yo, appreciate you, my boy. Yo, we gonna get you out of Africa, my bro. I never forgot about you, bro. We gonna get you out of there, bro. For at least 2 weeks. Then you going back. Then you going back. Sorry, Miller. I had a sub.
That's okay. Rainbow.
I appreciate. Yeah, I was watching a documentary about people from Florida.
What did you come up with in the documentary? What they teach you?
Violence, gangs. It's Foolio. You know who that is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a documentary. I was watching it, and then you called.
You know I'm not from here, right?
I know, but he's still in like your state.
I'm leaving this. Blow on this popsicle stand in like 4 weeks.
Okay. I'm going back into the documentary.
I'm doing something, but you just look at it later, and then I'll call you after your stream.
Okay.
Alright.
Take care.
named Zion Brown was killed inside his home.
Hey, W sub Red Dog, man.
DeAndre Thomas was later identified as the killer. The night it went down, DeAndre threw a brick through the window and immediately started spraying bullets.
Damn.
According to witnesses, Thomas broke out a sliding glass door, walked inside, and began shooting.
Yeah, man, 6'7",
Women
bro.
were hit as well, but Zion would suffer fatal
Yo, we got
wounds.
48
It was
subs,
later
man.
discovered that Zion was actually
50
Fulio's
subs and I bake a
cousin.
cake on
His killer,
stream.
DeAndre allegedly ran with ATK. KTA and Foolio
50
immediately
subs
started planning their
and I
get-back.
bake a cake
Not
on
long
stream.
after, Young and Ace, his brother, and 2 others from ATK were celebrating a birthday. They pulled up to a red light, and in a matter of seconds, another car pulled alongside them. Before they could react, 50 rounds had already entered their car.
50
Ace was hit 3
rounds!
different times, while his brother and 2 friends were killed instantly. Ace would later make a full recovery while at home on house arrest. Meanwhile, Foolio was online having a field day.
50
dissing
bullets,
every
bro.
chance he got. The craziest part about all this is that their music careers were both taking off in the midst of it. The more dissing and publicity, the more their music was being listened to. Things just got
Damn.
crazier from this point forward.
Bro, this is just negative motion, bro. Because that motion come from something negative. So out of that motion, you're gonna get something negative in return, bro. Law of attraction. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know, bro. Law of attraction, bro. You can be making millions of money, bro. If that money come from something negative, bro, some negative stuff are gonna come out of this. Some negative stuff are coming your way, bro. It's real. Say that one more time. No, because you're gonna say good boy. So I'm not gonna say it one more time, man.
In January of 2019, a rapper by the name of Boss Goon was gunned down after leaving a strip club in Jacksonville. The problem was, Boss Goon is the brother of K-Su. K-Su is not only ATK and Young Ace's right-hand man, but he's also one of Jacksonville's most feared savages, and not somebody you'd ever want to cross. The following month in February, a 16-year-old who went by the name Bibio Osama was chased down and killed outside an apartment complex, all because he was friends with Foolio.
The person or people responsible for his death has not been captured.
K-Su released a song right after, borderline admitting to the killing and making a mockery of Bibby, while Foolio released his song, Bibby's Story.
I say it because I'm a good boy.
At this point, anybody and everybody was a target, especially Foolio and Ace. Make no mistake, they wanted each other dead. Foolio would be shot.
Oh my god, bro. Are you joking, Daya?
Y'all wanted me to die, y'all wanted me to get killed. I can't go that easy, like, I was sick, all the big album I said I can't go that easy.
By now, he stated he wouldn't even leave his home without a gun. Meanwhile, Young and Ace was in Atlanta for a show.
Daya, we going mountain climbing tomorrow. So if we do tomorrow, it's gonna have to be a late one.
Hampton Inn in Waycross.
Yes, sir.
It sounds like there's been gunshots or something here.
Ace survived for the second time, but lost another friend in the process. After the three shooters were identified as being from Jacksonville, it was obvious who was behind it. And since ATK was having trouble getting to Foolio, they decided to go after his girlfriend instead. Foolio's girlfriend Bubin was driving with their friend and they too were shot at. She got hit in the head, knee, and even lost one of her fingers. The shooter was rumored to be an ATK affiliate named Leaky. Leaky was a well-known shooter and was allegedly responsible for 3 different murders in Foolio's neighborhood of 6 Block, including a rapper named Jump Out Squeeze who dissed Leaky. 10 days after the diss, Jump Out Squeeze was leaving an Amazon warehouse after applying for a job.
Can you do what time? Can you do 1 a.m.? Probably, yeah, 1 a.m. should be cool.
Police were called here. They were told that a 20-year-old man was standing
outside these kids, bro.
the Amazon fulfillment center.
Bro, these kids are killers, bro. You don't want to mess with them, bro.
The suspects then ran up to this victim and then started shooting.
At this point, Leaky was a walking target, and his karma would catch up to him.
Bro, these ain't kids, bro. These are demons,
Leaky was in a
bro.
parked car smoking with Spenna Benz and 2 others, and they were caught off guard. Leaky was killed on the spot while everyone else walked away uninjured.
Damn.
Nobody was ever convicted for his death, but Leaky's sister claims it was Foolio. Foolio never admitted to this for obvious reasons, but he did drop a song with Rod K called All Gas where he rapped about Leaky shooting at him and his girlfriend and laughed at his death. Then he turned around and named another song after Leaky. Foolio wasn't the type to just sneak diss his ops. He made sure everybody knew exactly what was going on. And because of that, he was becoming one of the most hated men in Jacksonville.
Damn.
While Foolio celebrated Leaky's death, ATK was already on the move. Foolio's friend, Spaz2X, was found dead at the Hilltop Village apartments, the same apartments that Baby Osama was killed at. The very next day, Rod K was also killed in the exact same place. Spenna Benz then dropped a song right after dissing both of them and rapping the lyrics, "Fuck his last words, the last thing he seen was us." Spenna Benz is friends with Young and Ace, and although Ace was laying low for a while after the Atlanta hotel shooting, ATK was still causing havoc. The beef between these crews had gotten so bad they weren't even safe outside their cities either. While on a trip to Houston, Foolio escaped death a 3rd time when his rental was shot up. He was hit in the neck, but made sure to hop online and let everyone know he was still alive and breathing.
That's why I'm hitting this vape so hard live. This vape is the reason I got shot, bro.
I was going to get a vape.
Bro, you just got shot at and you just vaping, bro. Like, come on, bro. Oh my god, bro. This is so crazy. What do you mean these kids are nothing? Okay, Sonny J. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. You're him, Sonny J. You're him, bro.
Sides just continue going body for body. On January 15, 2020, KTA Lil Buck was gunned down in a shopping center in broad
Francie,
daylight.
guess watch
After
time.
a police manhunt, the two men involved managed to
Like
escape
8
on foot
days.
through neighboring backyards. It took investigators 8 months to track down the two shooters of Lil Buck.
Like 8 days,
They were
I'd say.
identified as no other than ATK, K-Su, and his own dad.
We're going to be out there doing some paperwork. You do have a warrant for your arrest.
Wait, so you're telling me bro went on a drill with his dad? Bro went on a drill with his dad.
We have a rep for your arrest for murder today.
It's gonna be like one day. Go on, do it.
You want your lawyer, so I can't tell you no more, but you'll be in trouble.
Wait, this was his reaction?
We have a rep for your arrest for murder today.
What?
Yes. You want your lawyer, so I can't tell you no more, but you'll be in trouble.
3 days?
Allegedly, K-Su and his dad went out and killed Lil Buck in retaliation for their brother/son, Boscoon, from the year before. Currently, K-Su is facing not one, but two murder charges for Lil Buck and the 16-year-old Bibi Osama.
Safi's got
Although
as much
most
to
people
do.
outside of
Actually, a
Jacksonville
little bit
didn't know or understand what was going on, this entire feud would get nationwide exposure in March of 2021. And that's all because the song Who I Smoke by Young and Ace, Spinnin' Benz, Fast Money Goon, and Wappa with the Choppa. The song currently has over 50 million plays, making it one of the most popular diss songs to ever be released. There's no denying that it's a catchy remix to 1,000 Miles, but the lyrics were an extensive diss toward Foolio and KTA. Fast Money Goon even took credit for the shooting at Foolio in Houston on his verse. The song went viral and brought the beef between ATK and KTA to everyone's attention. Foolio later admitted the song was hard, but he was not about to let that slide.
Who
He
the
dropped
fuck
his own
is this?
song called When I
Can
See
you?
You, and he didn't hold back. In the music video, Foolio played the news clip about the shooting from years before that left Young and Ace's brother and two friends dead.
If I wasn't
He printed
always
out
out with the
photos of them
hers,
and
I would have
danced
10
around the
days.
cemetery.
Tight
But the most
shit.
eerie part was a lyric where he stated, "Went out to eat on his birthday. 4 shots,
I've never seen
3
you with
dead
the
in
hose,
worst way."
personally,
Of
so-
course referring to the shooting that took the 3 of their lives, but more importantly mentioning the fact that it happened on 23's birthday, which we now know is a sad foreshadowing. At this point, Foolio was getting offers from multiple labels including QC, but he had turned them all down. He didn't want someone telling him who and what he could rap about, even though he could have taken the money and
QC
left
like
Jacksonville
Lil
for
Baby
good.
and all that.
Instead, he continued to name
Quality
drop
control.
dead ops in every song. While the
Remember
beatbox
bros.
challenge was going viral in
Why would you
2021,
see me?
Foolio rapped, Prosper got shot, Tay got shot,
Okay,
Desi got
mate.
dropped, Nate got popped, Leaky got shot, Spaz face hot. Then ends it with Corbin got kidnapped, they found his bones, he was rotten.
Damn!
Corbin Johnson was the name of a kid who had been reported missing by his parents. For an entire year, he was never found until someone discovered his body wrapped in a plastic bag. Again, nobody was
Yeah. Damn.
convicted for it, but Foolio kept mentioning his name in songs. Foolio was out for blood, and he wasn't stopping. He then dropped a song with the craziest title of all time, List of Dead Ops, and that's exactly what it was.
Foolio, man, you talking about my dead homeboy? Drop that. Look, I'm on the streets right now. Just drop the loop.
The song starts off with Foolio dissing the kid who was shot and killed at the bus stop almost 10 years before. He then continued to mention over 30 different people's names, and it wouldn't be a Foolio diss if he didn't talk about ATK, ending it with this: Ace the only one who survived, see he blessed if you ask me, and if he's still trying to beef, remember he lost 3. At this point, more people wanted Foolio dead than you could count. He was feared and hated in Jacksonville, but on his block, he was king. 1 month after the song was released, Foolio was targeted again, leaving a studio session.
Again?
As soon as he got into a car, 2 men ran up and shot over 100 rounds. According to Foolio, he emptied the clip back, to which they ran off.
So I'm at the studio in Jacksonville, a public studio, trying to finish my mixtape for my fans. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I walk out the studio, I'm walking down like the carport to my car. Anytime I walk anywhere, I got my gun in my hand, walking wherever in Jacksonville. Like, that's just how you gotta be. As they shooting.
Bro is moving like John Wick. Bro said he's got the gun in his hand everywhere he goes in Jacksonville, bro. To be fair, I think there's a law somewhere in America that says you're allowed to like have your gun like showing in public. But I'm not sure if it's Florida, but okay.
I'm like, boy, I had to locate where the shots come. I'm like, boy, what the fuck going on? Like, I'm dead. I know I'm dead. These niggas blowing like, so I lean back, up my gun, go to shooting back. I shoot my whole clip and shit.
This wasn't the last time Foolio would be targeted either.
Miami, no. I mean, it would be like a state law. So it would be Florida. I know in Texas you're allowed to have like your gun showing in public. In Texas, I don't know about Florida though. But it's more than likely. More than likely.
On October 8, 2023, Foolio's mom hopped on Instagram and broke the news that he was shot again and asked for prayers from his fans. Foolio then posted this photo that says, "All this money on my head, I'm supposed to been dead," which is actually lyrics from K-Su's song Been Dead, mocking them. Countless attempts on his life, as well as actually being shot 4 different times, Foolio still stayed alive. He and everyone knew this wouldn't be the last time, but if his ops were ever going to take him out, there was one day in particular that they wanted to do it on. His birthday. On June 23, 2024, Foolio posted this video to his Instagram, publicly inviting his friends to come and celebrate his birthday with him.
I remember that day, man.
Right now, the pool party started at 5.
I seen that news.
This was followed by more stories of him in an Airbnb, tagging Tampa, Florida, once again asking people to pull up. 2 hours later, he was seen drinking and partying with a smaller group of people.
Appreciate everybody popping out for my birthday, you know what I'm saying? Happy birthday! Everybody got their shot, put their shot in the air, man. Okay, everybody take their shit on 3, man. 1, 2, 3.
Knowing his reputation and how important his location is, it makes sense that he didn't invite 100 people to party with him. But oddly enough, he continued to update his story as if it were a timeline of the night, somewhat showing where he was and where he was going. If someone were looking for him, it may not have been too hard to find him. Not even an hour later, the police shut his Airbnb down and kicked him out. Not discouraged though, Foolio followed this with a post stating this was the best birthday ever. The following story shows him pulling up with his friends to a hotel, and another woman's point of view shows the same thing. Once again though, publicly posting his location, a fatal mistake. This was the last video Foolio would upload.
And then he got killed the same day.
20 deep, lit everywhere we go.
At approximately 4:40 a.m., police were called to a Holiday Inn parking lot. 2 cars were on the scene. Both had been riddled with bullets. 4 people were injured, and 1 had his life taken. And we now know that was Charles Jones, or Julio Foolio. He had just turned 26 that night.
26?
Social media world is called meta for a reason. It's make-believe.
He was like 2 years older than me.
Real life is what happened to Foolio yesterday. This is
Don't add new songs out, so listen to it after this.
Tolerate around town. I think the media, I think the citizens of Jacksonville, I think everyone feels the same way.
I think the video is done now.
This is not something that's okay. This is not something we're going to tolerate.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man.
J'espère que